I'm here at Derek Belisle from the Arthritis National Research Foundation. How are you doing today?
We're doing great. It's a pleasure to be here.
We're so happy to have you. We know each other. We can't pretend that we don't have an established relationship. Oh, my hair flip. Just all this hair gets in the way. So tell me a little bit about the foundation and what your
So the foundation solely focuses on funding young researchers. Researchers are 3-4 years postdoc that have a brilliant idea that don't have the funding to get started. So they want to, they're maybe working in somebody else's lab, they have a mentor, they need funding to get their own project so they have their own time to work on it. So that's where we come in and we give them that money they need to get started so that they can build upon their project and then go off to do bigger and better things and come to the ACR and present and really go on to impact the field and push the field of arthritis research forward.
So you provide the initial funding for them?
Absolutely. We're almost like venture philanthropy for young researchers.
That's an amazing way to put it.
Yes.
And tell me about the presentation that you are going to be doing at the ACR today.
So the presentation's on Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
That's okay. Wednesday morning, the executive director is part of a panel specifically focused at reaching those younger investigators and really just letting them know about the funding opportunity that exists. We get around 80 applications a year, but there's so much research here. There's so many projects that are going on that need funding, and so one side of what we do is obviously fundraising, having ambassadors like yourself and people of that nature, but then also we have to find the next up-and-coming researchers. And so being at this event is really about that. It's about making sure that we're in front of the scientists and that we have meetings with all of them. We have an event tonight called Scientifically Social, where we get all of our scientists together, give them a chance to get in the room together and collaborate, and really see how what they're working on, the different areas of arthritis research, and taking it to the next level and really working together. We had dinner last night with 2 of our researchers that are collaborating on a pediatric rheumatology project, up in Seattle. One's in Oakland, one's in Seattle, so it's nice today's day and age with technology and the internet and how everybody can communicate and collaborate from just about anywhere.
And you have an advisory board that helps you pick these scientists.
So yeah, we have a scientific advisory board of physician scientists from around the country. I believe 3 of them are actually past presidents of the American College of Rheumatology. 2 of them off the top of my head, Dr. Beverhan and Dr. Crow were for sure, and I believe there's one more. And those people obviously help put this event on and bring in the science, and they're actually, Dr. Crow's the reason that we're able to come to the event and be involved and be a part of this. So
she's from Hospital Special Surgery.
In New York, yes.
Yeah,
so my badge actually says New York, even though we're from Long Beach. So I was like, I get to be a New Yorker for the weekend.
And so what are you most passionate about in your place in the foundation?
Yeah, so I'm the marketing director, and so I get to interface with patients like yourself. And so what I'm most passionate about is being able to fund the research that provides hope for people like you. I think that is what keeps us going. We're able to relay that to the scientists, that keeps them going, and really allows for the passion to grow beyond just our little office in Long Beach, but we're able to have a nationwide reach, even worldwide in some respects, of patients that are excited about the research that's coming and excited that there's new treatments on the horizon and new targets, and people are looking into genetics, they're looking into the gut microbiome, they're looking into all these different aspects of the disease process, both the initiation, the switch phase, and then the symptoms. So not only right now all the treatments are focused on the symptoms, but we have people that are trying to find out what causes these diseases, basic science, and looking and delving into that. And that gives a lot of hope that we can provide then targets to stop these diseases before they even start.
Which, as a patient, is what our focus is. We are we're grateful for all of the medications that are currently available, but we need more than a Band-Aid. And especially the gut microbiome is fascinating, and there's such a correlation. It seems a lot of patients with RA or SJA or Stills report digestive issues along with their rheumatic involvement. So as far as we've done some work together, and
we just had an amazing event thanks to you. Thank you very much. Comedy for a Cure, everybody out there. next year, we're hopefully in October again next year.
Yes, we're already locking it down, October 12th.
We're going to try to do World Arthritis Day, October 12th.
And really fun.
Nicole and all of her friends put on an amazing show, which was just wonderful. And it's all about supporting research. Everybody, it was an amazing evening to see everybody that was just so selfless. Everybody came out for something that was beyond themselves, and nobody expected to get anything back out of it. And it was just amazing for us to see, you know, because it was very hands-off for us to just come and see so many wonderful people coming together and trying to support you and support all the patients out there. So it's amazing. And
it was really, you're sharing my story allowed them to have a broader understanding, because they didn't even understand really what Still's disease was, or have an understanding of what rheumatoid arthritis was. The stigma of it only affects a certain age group.
Right.
So it's hard to share your story. So having the courage to say, okay, this is what I'm going through, and then immediately having them ready to sign up. How can I help? How can we raise this money? What can I donate for a silent auction? And so I think the more visibility and awareness we raise, the more money we can get for research.
Absolutely, and props to you for being able to share your story. It's not, I mean, most patients just want to feel normal, right? You deal with so much on a day-to-day basis. The last thing you want to do with your friends is be telling them your whole story. I just want to have friends, and I want it to be a nice experience and have friends and feel normal for an afternoon. But it is important that, you know, from time to time, you know, you step out and you tell your story so that they understand what you're going through, because they do love you and they do want to show you the support. And that's amazing to see, and it was amazing for us to see from the outside looking in. I didn't know what I was walking into, and it was a thrill to be there. So
thank you so much for being there.
Absolutely, and you get to support amazing work like Dr. Gong Li's, who's working actually in genetics and using the new computer technology to crunch these numbers at a much faster rate. What used to take them months, they can now do in weeks.
Wow.
Because technology is starting to advance and progress and allow the scientists to really start to accelerate the models and accelerate what they're looking at and find those new targets for therapy. So not only was it a fun evening, but it's supporting a really worthwhile project that's going to make a big difference, not just for his research, but for everybody's research when they're able to really narrow in and focus where they need to put their time and energy.
Yeah, that's incredible. Yeah. Thank you so much.
It's incredible. I just get to be a witness to it also. I think it's I wish I could take credit as a researcher, but no, I just get to share the story and.
Yeah, you created the you helped create the foundation, so we wouldn't have this without you. So we're very grateful.
Yeah, thank you. No, it's wonderful to be a part of it and feel like we're doing something to help other people. And 54 million Americans is the latest number that the CDC came out with that are affected by arthritis. It comes around to about 1 in 4 people, and that is way too many people. I mean, everybody is touched by this disease in some shape or another, some form or another, and thanks to being part of the foundation, I happen to know wonderful people like you, and makes me work that much harder. So thank you.
No, of course. And what are you looking forward to in the future for the foundation?
Well, we're looking to grow and expand the amount of support that we have. We're going to be launching a new website soon and a new initiative, so be on the lookout for that to help us grow and be able to support more research. Every year we leave 3 to 5 research projects that should be funded on the table because we don't have the funding to get there. So we just telling that story and allowing people to come be a part of what it is we're doing. Over 90% of every donation goes directly into research, so it makes it easy to know that when you do make a donation, you are directly making a big impact on what these different diseases that we're fighting.
Yeah, and Charity Navigator rated you #1 for over 4 years in a row.
It's
nine years.
9 straight years. Every year that they have rated us, we've been a 4-star charity.
Yes.
Puts us in the top 1% of all U.S. charities. So we're very proud of that. Maintain and make a big effort to keep that up there, and
that's incredible.
Make sure we're doing the right thing both for our donors, for the scientists, for the research, and it's nice to be a part of a foundation like that. You don't have to go to work and hold your head up high, and make sure you just keep an eye on the numbers and make sure we're doing the right thing, and that's what's nice is we always do try to do the right thing. So, and we get wonderful people like you because of it. So thank you.
No,
I can't sing in praises enough. It's amazing. I'm sure they've been watching you. I don't know, for the last couple days maybe, but.
No, I don't know. Yeah, yes.
That's what they have. So they get to know you too, which is nice.
But
so.
I'm just So thank you. I'm just so thrilled to be a part of it and to raise awareness and money in any way I can, because
thank you.
We are ready for a cure, that is for sure.
Absolutely. So are we. I tell everybody, I say, I go to work every day to try to put myself out of a job. And that would be the dream. If I went to work and we didn't have to worry about curing these diseases anymore, that would be amazing, because that means we helped everybody. Yeah. So it's okay, I'll go find another job. So, well, wonderful.
What are we thinking? Go to break? All right. We are going to take a tiny break, a 5-minute break, not a tiny break. I guess it's sort of tiny. And you will see us soon.